Well, it is a $12 billion a year industry that hides behind names like erotica and adult entertainment. However, there's nothing entertaining about the sex industry. Its billions are made exploiting everyone involved. It destroys lives, ruins relationships, and causes more pain, addiction, disease, and emotional distress than you can imagine. So I invited a woman who knows this ugly truth all too well, a prostitute and dancer by 18, porn star by 24, who was addicted to drugs and alcohol. She suffered from abuse, but who she was and the miracle of who she is today are two very different people indeed. And although this subject may be taboo for many, it is one that we are going to address as tactfully as we can with a guest whose story and experience is helping those who need it the most.
That whole, everything in my family had just kind of dissipated around 9 years old. At the same time, I also had a very traumatic experience. When I was 9 years old, a teenage boy and his sister sexually abused me. It was very horrific, and I carried a lot of shame and guilt from that. I had my first homosexual experience at 9 years old, and my first sexual experience at 9 years old with a boy. I started alcohol in high school, so it wasn't hard once I had money to go back and get that. So yeah, we're definitely drinking alcohol. I wouldn't say I'm a full-on drug user yet. That would come later. But I did end up getting pregnant by 3 clients, and one of the clients, I kept my baby. The other 2 were miscarriages. One thing I couldn't do is have an abortion. And so I sold myself for $35, and life of prostitution began for me. Like the prodigal son, I went in the world and I took my gifts and talents, who I was meant to be in life, and I wasted on the world. I said, I'm going to go find it out there. I searched for success in prostitution, exotic dancing, porn industry. But what I discovered was, like the prodigal son, everything was temporary.